I always tell you guys, when you are doing the Montessori work, you have to take your time. You have to do it nice and slow. You cannot be rushing. It's not about finishing the work. It is about the process of doing the work.
As a teacher who devotes all her time and effort into teaching these energetic yet respectful kids, Miss Elgerson portrays the perfect balance of assertiveness and patience. She is fun and playful, represented by the little dog sticker students stuck to her head. She disciplines, giving them 3 warnings to settle their lively energy. But she's also the definition of care and love, by wiping their tears and soothing their pain. The obedient kids from ages 4 to 6 wander, learn, and gather into Miss Elgerson's primary class. The dutiful kindergartners sit around the floor, listening to the teachers speak, working rigorously and thinking critically on soft carpet floors. The young yet responsible pre-K students enter the welcoming atmosphere of the classroom. They gather around Mr. Price, Miss Elgerson's assistant, co-worker, friend, and cast their eyes to him. As a group, they are told their assignments and then dispersed to do their individual Montessori work. However, Mr. Price is never far to help the young kids fully understand the work assigned. Their work, their way of learning, starts with a contract given to each student that directs each kid toward different skills and different practicalities to life. These pre-K students can learn practical skills like pouring or spooning small cotton balls and putting together various puzzles. These tools are gathered from the shelves displayed throughout the classroom. But in addition to practical life skills, they also learn math, writing, language, and sensorial ways of learning. The kinder students also work through various mediums of work and started by rolling their white mats on the carpet. Their works can be mathematical or numerical, that includes counting with rainbow blocks, or they can work on linguistic types of assignments by building letters. By gathering whichever items from the shelves, they can decide for themselves what other categories they would like to explore through various mediums. Then, the kids show their work to the teacher and get approval for what they've done. But even young and inexperienced, these kids in Miss Elgerson's classroom do most of their work independently, unassisted. Kids continue their explorational adventures outside classroom walls and into the playground, where there is clear sky and loud laughter. Going outside brings out the kids' ability to show confidence and be brave. This independent exploration builds parallel play, a stage where children play next to each other, coexisting without interacting together. These students continue to individually delve deep into what it means to be a kid, by pouring dirty rainwater on their pants without a care, by gripping onto the monkey bars, trying to make it to the other side, only to fall again. It is this act of trying and failing that makes the process of experimental learning. But at the same time, kids are trying to work together to build closer relationships with each other. They start entering the stage of collaboration and teamwork. Students get closer together and become more than friends, more like siblings. They play with one another and dress in Pokemon onesies together. Even during rough times where bad days cloud judgments and sour moods, kids come together. Whether they're little boys or little girls, friendships keep them bonded. Relationships with adults, with their teachers, also begin to evolve. Acting as another parental figure, the teacher builds a warm friendship with the kids, as they talk, hug, and joke with the class. But the teachers can also act as their kind caretaker, as someone who holds their hand through struggles and blows their noses through sickness. Even though the kids are independent students who can make their own decisions, building relationships helps them continue to grow in their intellectual and everyday development. After classwork and recess, the kids walk in an orderly line to their well-deserved lunchtime. There, kids joke and laugh together as their differences settle for this moment together. The kids exercise a childlike freedom that brings out their fun and silly nature. Next is their diverse array of specials. From art to gym, you can see how even though they've grown as independent kids, they've still maintained their sense of childhood innocence. The gym walls fill with kids' laughter and the screech of their sneakers along the wood floors. In art class, the kids continue to explore individual creativity and may demonstrate parallel play by getting stuck in their own world of fun and colors. But then, as we near the end of the day, the kids obediently follow the directions of the teacher. Because kids are still kids, mistakes are made and chaos may commence. However, through the sound of the teacher's voice, they turn their heads and listen attentively. Miss Elgerson's story is told through the work of the kids. She displays her work ethic, her style, her way of teaching through the actions of the young ones. She shows that even though she teaches her 5-year-olds to be independent kids, they still live through childhood innocence and freedom.
We love Miss Atkinson.